She tells time based on when she's craving more coffee. Well, maybe. So we have tint in our house now, like in the window, and so it makes the room a lot darker. Cooler, but darker. So that's why it looks a little bit menacing in here now. We live. A wild Marley appears, and she has caffeine this time already coming prepared. Emma. So Mama Murph had to go to work. Some stuff is going on at her office today, so she had to go into work. So we have Papa Murph with us here today. Papa Murph is filling in for Mama Murph with our gaming extravaganza. But yeah, so, and I can only do an hour. I'm doing a gift that I got for my birthday was tickets to see John Williams, which I'm really excited about because for those of you who know, I've been getting my master's degree at Berkeley, and I've been like taking a lot of classes in film composition. It's been in film composition and music business, and I'm done in September, which is crazy. Woo! But yeah, so I'm done in September, which is insane. It went by really quickly. I'm having to do like a big project, like the culminating project, and I'm almost done with it. Yeah, like the composer, Star Wars, Harry Potter, all of that. So I'm gonna die and go to heaven. Hello, Ryan's channel. So basically, I'm going to see that. How was your 4th of July? Thank you, everybody. My 4th of July. So I've been talking to my friends and colleagues and everybody about this. I didn't know that July 4th was like a thing. Like I knew it was like, obviously I knew it was like a day. Like I knew it was a holiday and stuff. But like, and literally John's reaction is what everybody has been saying to me, because every time I say it to people, they're like, huh? And like, let me just clarify. I knew, like, we're American. My family is American, but we're not like America American, right? And my birthday is also near July 4th. And usually when I was a kid, my birthday would be overshadowed by July 4th plans. And people couldn't come to my birthday party because of that. So I think my parents, and Dad, you can tell me if I'm guessing right, my parents haven't really made a big thing out of July 4th. I think just to focus on my birthday more, since they knew that it was a thing that people around us would usually be more focused on that and like having extravagant plans. Because I don't feel like we've ever had like extravagant plans for July 4th. So then this year, on top of that, like the last few years, we would be going on like a trip or something for my birthday. And so we would usually be traveling back on or around July 4th. So when we got back, we would just be like jet lagged. And then we wouldn't do anything for July 4th. So this year was like the first year where I was like, oh, we'll do something. And everything was sold out. And everything was busy. And I just like was not expecting it. Because yeah, I didn't realize it was the thing. But we went to Six Flags and it was surprisingly pretty quiet. And we spent time there. But yeah, it's like we're going to try to go to Universal, but it was completely sold out. Which I just wasn't expecting. I didn't realize it was a thing. But yeah, are my suspicions?
Yeah, you suffer from what people that have birthdays near Christmas would suffer.
I was going to say,
holiday overshadows the event. But it would also coincide with the end of pilot season, so we would inevitably be either traveling or road tripping back home.
Yeah.
And so I can remember many times we'd be in a car crossing the United States and be in some barren desert area, and all of a sudden you just see fireworks lighting up in the sky.
Yeah.
On different sides of the highway. It's pretty cool.
We've done that on New Year's too. Like I think there was one time we had done the road trip to California on New Year's Eve or something. Hello, Columbia. We had done like the road trip to California on New Year's Eve once, and when you're driving from Texas to California, you're kind of going back in time because the time zones you're going further back. 12 Titan says hi 1-bit Mick.
No.
So there was one time we were doing the road trip to California, and we were hitting like midnight in Texas or New Mexico or something, and we were seeing the fireworks, and then we got to Arizona and it wasn't midnight yet, and so then we were like, Happy New Year, and then we got to California and then we were like, Happy New Year, because it was just like every time zone you would go into, we were like seeing it again, and then we just kept seeing fireworks. But yeah, I honestly, I didn't think it was a thing, and like everybody's at work has been like asking me what I did for July 4th, and I was like, I honestly didn't realize it was a thing, and they're always like, what? But yeah, so we went to Six Flags. It was great. I got a major headache. I feel like I'm getting old.
Yeah, you're 22.
I feel like I'm getting old. I just, like, we were there, and some of the rides are just, like, painful. Like, people complain about Matterhorn at Disneyland. So many of the rides at Six Flags are, like, Matterhorn, but you're upside down. It's like you're shaking everywhere. You're rolling, you're spinning, you're upside down. You're like, my body shouldn't be in this configuration right now. Like, 4th of July is secretly my favorite holiday. I blame this on the movie Sandlot. Have you seen Sandlot?
I have not. It's about a bunch of kids playing baseball in the 50s.
Oh, there you go. Also, I can't remember if I talked about this before, but Freddie sent me an incredibly kind package for my birthday, and I was super freaking excited. What's a Matterhorn? Matterhorn is I don't mind it. That's the thing, is I think the rides at Six Flags are way more painful. Like I went with someone and our heads bonked, and he lost an earring one time when we went. Like, Six Flags is ruthless. You stand in the line. The park is sponsored by an insurance company.
Yes.
And when you're standing in line for a ride, they're like, hey, before you get on this ride, you want to get some insurance? Which, like, why would I need that? Why do I need that right now?
Matterhorn is a track roller coaster.
Yeah.
You sit
like a bobsled.
And it's a single seater, so you sit in order in front of, like, behind the person in front of you. And it's on this old style track that's just really harsh. I mean, you feel every corner and every break, so it just jostles you. Yeah. And then you end up going around a huge, like, what do you think? That's a 10-story version of the Matterhorn. It's
got to be more.
Okay, so
or, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's big.
And so
people will like hike up it or whatever.
Yeah, it's big enough to have a basketball court inside it.
Yeah,
which is one of the legends. I don't want to ruin anything, but there is a scary surprise on the ride.
If you haven't been, yeah. And then Six Flags hands out free pickles. Wait, sorry, wrong park. Is there a park that does that, or are you just pulling my chain? It's true for one waiting in those lines in this day and age. I don't see that being a possibility for me. I'm getting old and heat sucks. Yeah, it's just the...
Wait, what's this free pickles thing again?
So it's not free pickles, because I got no pickles, and they charged me $3 for cheese that they didn't give me. And we won't go into it today, because I always get really angry. We went back through Santa Barbara. So someone had asked $3! Someone had asked me what I did for my birthday. We took a road trip. Papa Murph was the best chauffeur and overall helper ever. Because thank you. We took a road trip out to this place called Solvang. I can't remember if I talked about this on here, but if you guys haven't heard of it, it's like a Danish town near Santa Barbara in California, and so it was like a 2.5 hour drive.
And about a third of that's right along the coast, so it's beautiful.
Yeah, it was a really pretty drive, and it's just like really, really pretty out there. And so yeah, we went out to Solvang. Mama Murph and I had gone before, but we wanted to like bring Dad out there and show him the area and everything. And so we went out there, and Mama Murph found this Verbo in like on a farm. And oh, hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate with matcha. The Verbo was on someone's farm, and they had over 50 horses there. And they had a bunch of horses, and they had like 5 cats, and goats, and chickens, and is that it? Is that everything?
Yeah.
Horses, cats, chickens, goats. I think.
Does everybody know what roosters do first thing in the morning? Guess what horses do first thing in the morning?
Kick.
They do. They start beating on their stalls. And if your Airbnb is the top part of the barn.
That's the thing is our little guest house was right above the stables where they were keeping the moms and their new babies, which oh my god.
And they had like 5 colts. It was so sweet.
They were so cute. And we found a bag of cookies. And I don't know if we were supposed to find that bag of cookies, but we kept trying to give all the horses cookies. Horse cookies. A Texan complaining about morning noises, huh? Random bag of cookies. Well, it was horse cookies. But we found their treats basically, and I'm not sure if we were supposed to find those or not. But basically the plan was, and we have a notebook because we decided to go wine tasting at like 5 different wineries in one day on my birthday. In the span of one day, we went to 5 different wineries around Los Olivos and Solvang, and we did wine tastings at all of them. And olive oil. We did olive oil tasting, and they had 3 dogs, and they were the cutest freaking dogs. They had a corgi. And then, there was one that was my new favorite. I can't remember.
Oh, it was like it was a cattle dog.
Yeah.
Australian cattle dog.
Yeah. Also, Marlhy drinks 5 wines in one day. It was
a lot of wine.
It was a lot. There was a lot of wine involved. And Papa Murph very patiently went with us to every place. He was DD, and he was our tour guide and drove us around. Because Mama Murph and I, we had done, did you remember to keep a pinky out? Honestly, by the end of that, the fact that I was coherent and I didn't break any glasses.
Solid grip.
Yeah.
It was in order.
But we ate a lot throughout the day. So I honestly felt better than I thought I would at the end of it. Like, I felt better than I thought. Because there were like 4 to 6 wines that they were letting us taste at each place. So honestly, within that day, we probably tried at least 25 different. Yeah.
And then we finished out the day with a beautiful barbecue.
Yeah, we had a barbecue because sorry, don't you just love when you barely have any energy, but you want to make coffee, and making coffee seems like hard to do, but once you have the coffee, it'll be okay. Facts. That is the vibe. Did they have cheese too? So we did get cheese at one of them. We were like eating snacks throughout the day, but the first one we went to was this place, Sarlus and Sons, and they had a cupcake flight, and that was the reason that we wanted to start there, because we went there and we had our first wine tasting. And they gave us cupcakes, too. So then I was able to have, like, cake. And then, someone had asked the favorite one that we had. There's a vineyard called Beckman in Solvang that is really, really pretty. And, like, if you go there, you get to sit out, like, in the middle of the, like, that was probably the most immersive one, I think, out of all of the vineyards that we went to. Because that one you're like right in the middle where they make the the wine, and so they have like little maps too, and I liked the maps. I asked for the maps, and they brought us like little maps that showed like which kind of grapes they grew on which sections and like all the things. We didn't stop any grapes. We didn't do any of like the actual tours in the like vineyard. I
Fed
guess.
pigs and goats and horses and.
We
llamas?
did on the first, yeah. Oh, and the llama, one of the alpacas, spit on a lady, and it was the one that I had been giving a lot of lettuce to, and I was like, oh, he's getting cocky, like he's gotta stop.
My favorite are baby pigs.
The baby pigs were so cute, but yeah, it was a full day, and we saw mini horses, and yeah, it was a full day, and then. It was like the area we were staying in, a lot of the restaurants were just really expensive. And since Mama Murph is a vegetarian, usually a lot of expensive like steakhouses and stuff like that, there's not going to be anything for her to eat. It'll be like, here, you can have mashed potatoes and like green beans.
Would you like bread with that?
Yeah, like, here you go. You can have a Caesar salad. So I didn't really want to go to a restaurant. I just wanted to have like a barbecue at home at the Airbnb because they had a grill outside, and all of y'all were telling me, you're like, it's gonna be outside, it's gonna smell like horses, there are flies everywhere, like you're not gonna want to do it, and I really wanted it, and it was really good.
You're totally right.
I was very pleased. But yeah, it was freaking delicious, and we had that. So yeah, it was super fun. But yeah, so then that was why I couldn't do. Oh my god! Nonsensical Network! So, okay, this is a perfect segue. Subway sandwich. This is a perfect segue because what's a vegan's barbecue like? Grilled corn? What did Mama eat? I don't remember.
We got a couple of huge mushrooms and some asparagus and some red and green bell peppers. And grilled all that up. It was good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
It was very good. To be honest, sometimes I hate going to restaurants and sitting down. I kind of just enjoy sitting at home or outside eating. Yeah, it's just like...
That's Murphy's all 24/7.
That's how we are, because especially since there's so many different like dietary restrictions and stuff. Just because like since I'm pescatarian and Mom's vegetarian, you go to a really expensive restaurant and it's like, okay, I'm going to have a grilled salmon that I could have anywhere. And after going to 5 wineries in one day and having like at least 25 mini glasses of wine, I'm pretty sure I don't care what's going into my body, just as long as it's protein and it'll keep me from feeling sick. But yeah, so we segue because Nonsensical Network jumped in. I told you guys about this before, but I'm doing a show with amazing badass, like the sweetest freaking people and just incredible badass ladies. Next Friday at Lucky Strike in Hollywood, and it's a free show. And I know some of y'all aren't here, but if you know friends or know people in LA, it's free, and like all they have to do is RSVP. Baron, can you put the link in here somehow? It's on my Instagram.
Thank you, Baron.
It's definitely on my Instagram, and it's in like my link. Like if you go to the music link in my Instagram, it's the top thing in that link. But yeah, so hopefully Baron's doing it. We'll see. But yeah, so that's next. Oh, yes!
Boom.
Thank you, Baron! Yes! So, I realized I need to pull up Twitch on here. If you're close to LA, you definitely don't want to miss the show. These ladies are awesome. Thank you!
Was that
Yeah.
in the Twitch chat?
A lot of this is Twitch. Who's going to be your drummer, or are you doing double duty? I'm doing both. So, I was going to bring in a drummer. But actually the drummer that I was gonna have play for me is out of town that day. And also I just really like drumming. So I'm gonna be drumming and singing the whole set. I'm gonna be Phil Collins-ing it up. But yeah, so it's me, Jules and Howl, Izzy T, and Bree. They're all freaking awesome, and we're all independent artists, and just working our butts off. And Jules and Bree had hit me up. They've been organizing this, and they've just been working so incredibly hard on this event, and it really, really shows. But yeah, they had asked me to join, and I was really, really excited because honestly, for anybody who has had any experience with finding gigs in LA, it's either just like completely freaking random or it's just like expensive. And there's so many independent artists out here, which is great, but it means the competition is ridiculous. And so it's really hard to find gigs, and so I've honestly just kind of I had stopped looking for gigs as much, and just because it was like I was going in, and then it was just like a lineup of all these random artists, and none of us were really like related in any way in terms of sound. So it always just felt like a little bit mixed in like not a cohesive way. You got to record the whole set, so I think we are. I think we're actually going to be. I think because the sound there, they said they could record it, so I think we're gonna actually have the whole thing recorded. So, but yeah, I'm really excited.
Can you give a little hint on what the song list is gonna be, or do you want to keep it a secret?
I'm actually gonna do a lot of songs that haven't come out. I am doing, and the reason I was segueing before, because this segues into the next thing. So Jules and Bree and I did the most fun and chaotic and unhinged podcast with Nonsensical Network yesterday. If you want to see it, that link, I will share that link. I have it somewhere and I will post it. We did an interview and we were talking about the show and a lot of other stuff. It's all over the place. But people were watching and they were commenting, and one of them said that I was a bubbly badass, and that just felt like it fit. So I may or may not have been working on a new t-shirt that says bubbly badass on it. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, so working on that. Might have more info on that soon. I'm trying to have those shirts ready for the show on Friday, because also I promised Jules and Bree that I would have bubbly badass shirts for them on Friday. So I'm working on that right now. But so that's that. And then for the set for the Friday show, I'm doing a bunch of new songs that haven't come out yet. I think half of the songs that I'm playing haven't come out yet. Because I'm doing 8 songs, and 4 of them haven't been released yet. Just because I'm releasing an album in March, and I'm really excited just to play these songs for you guys, and I love the songs that I've been putting out, but it's also like some of these songs I just really enjoy singing them, and I just think they'll go over well. By the way, love Claustrophobic. Thank you. If anything, I wish I lived in Southern California, not Northern California. Both are great. But yeah, so half the set is gonna be completely new songs that haven't been released yet. And then the other half, I'm doing 2 covers. And then there are 2 songs of mine that I've already released that I'm playing. No Freebird, Freddie. There's no Freebird. I actually said the artist of one of the covers I'm doing in this stream. So there's a hint. I'm gonna be doing You, of course. I'm gonna play that one. Since that was the latest song that came out, and that one's just so freaking fun. Not John Williams. I'm not doing a John Williams cover. It was a complete takeover last night, but totally worth it. It was a lot of fun. We did just completely take over. Like, we were coming on as guests, but then it just completely took over. I think John got it. It is a Phil Collins shirt. Or not shirt. Phil Collins song that we're covering. So we're doing a Phil Collins song. But yeah, can't wait to get my hot pink shirt. Yes! What is the name of the song you put on your IG like 22 hours ago? I think it's EDM. Oh, Baron said 3 points to John. I do think we should give John 3 points. John, we're going to give you 3 points. Dad, you keep putting asterisks. What is it for?
I'm trying to put the URL in. It won't let me because I'm not in admin. It won't let me pilfer things.
That's weird.
No, it's good because otherwise people would be putting in links to stuff you don't want to actually see.
Yeah. Okay, John, you have 3 points. Not in the air tonight, not take a look at me now.
All right, if you do youtube.com and then what I just put in, you'll get the URL. Wait, no, that didn't work. Yeah, you need to mod me. Thank you, Baron. So, I don't know if we really want to do that, Baron.
I don't know if we... Baron, can you find the link to it? It's Nonsensical Network. I know I have the link somewhere. I'm not logged into Twitch on here because I'm just into OBS.
Oh, Joe King, good song called.
Oh, yeah. I'm more of a Gabriel fan. You can be both. Yeah, I'll post it on Discord. But, yeah, so... Something I'm also... Oh, been playing Elden Ring. Don't you have Elden Ring?
I do.
Have you been playing it?
I played... I got to... I played it about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to a pretty good spot. And then I got Red Dead Redemption 2. And that eclipsed it.
Yeah.
And then that new friggin' Bethesda game came out, and then I fell back into Fallout.
He fell out into Fallout. Common Papa Murph W, the music video. But yeah. Okay, so other news. So one of the songs I'm also doing, the DLC for it came out and looks amazing. Mm-hmm. Believe me, I have heard a lot about the new DLC for Elden Ring. I've heard a lot about it. A lot. Hello, Frostbite. Yeah, I've heard a lot about the DLC for Elden Ring. But yeah, so other news. I'm playing Hotel Bar. Also, don't play it, Marley. You'll go Super Saiyan for the wrong reasons. I don't know what that means.
I think isn't that Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball Z. It's like when you mod up to the next. So in Dragon Ball, they're like you start out your base version, and all of a sudden you like covered in hair and get a tail, and then you become like your godlike level.
Hey. Oh, okay.
And I can be totally wrong.
I mean, I think your hair will catch fire where you scream a lot for a power up. But yeah, so I'm playing. I told you guys I have a new song, Hotel Bar, and that. I said that was coming out the same day as the show, July 19th. That is now a lie, due to the fact that I haven't gotten a mix of it yet. We've done the music video. The music video looks freaking crazy. Dad, what did you think of the music video?
That was awesome.
So, the music video is really cool. And after the You music video and everything with that song, I was really worried about how we were going to follow that one up. And I think the music video for this one definitely, like, it's intense. Like, it's intricate.
It does have a special cameo by one of the Murphys and not the creepy old man.
We'll explain that.
Yes.
Basically, I mean... I think you guys will watch the video and you'll already have ideas. Here's what I'll say. I am an independent artist, and we ain't got money for crazy editing. So everything you see is, like, choreographed and, like, set up. Like, we could not... I had a really specific idea for this video, and it was really difficult. And it was hard to do, considering there's only one of me, and that'll make sense to you when it comes out.
I do want to just take a moment to repeat what I've said many times. Every one of those videos you guys see that Marlhy got out there, she and Mama Murph get together and plot this out. Probably, I want to say like 3 weeks out from the actual shoot date. They will come up with a concept. They will start to work out a rough storyboard. Then they will find locations, costumes, cast, and then up to the very day, we are cobbling pieces together even that night before, and sometimes even the morning of.
Yeah.
And we load up our one SUV with the drum kit and all the pieces and components. Get out to a remote location, meet up with all the cast. There's one amazing videographer that we use every time. He's a badass.
Brian, shout out Brian.
Yeah, Brian is on the bomb because he also edits everything for us.
Mm-hmm.
And then it happens. It's amazing.
It's pretty crazy. I feel like because really more things about being an independent artist. Bran from Game of Thrones, Brian, Bran from Game of Thrones films all my music videos. But yeah, so Brian. So
was that
yeah.
the kid that fell off the tower?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. I heard Bran, but yeah, Brian is great, and
was
Brian,
he a little wizard boy.
Is that which one's the one with the little wizard boy? But yeah, Brian is great. He does a lot of dance videos for people and stuff, and works a lot with like dancers and doing their videos and stuff. And then yeah, we were like, hey, you want to do something completely different?
Nails it.
But yeah, he nails it every time. And yeah, this last video is crazy. Are you planning to drop an album or an EP? There's an album coming out in March. All of the songs that you've been hearing, basically Young and Naive is the first song on the album. Since I am indie and I am small, all of the songs, I'm basically waterfalling the album. So you guys are hearing all the songs on the album now. And then in March, the title track of the album is going to come out. So that's when the whole album is going to be out together. And that's where like acoustic versions, bonus songs, that's when those will come out. But yeah. Thank you, Saxmania, for stopping by. But yeah, so Hotel Bar, I said I was a liar. I said it was going to come out the 19th. It's not coming out the 19th. It's coming out, I hope to freaking crap. It's coming out the 26th. I really hope. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. Like I said, we aren't done with mixing it. We haven't mastered it yet. We have the art. We have the first edit of the music video, but we don't have the song. So still waiting on that. But yeah, it's gonna come out as soon as possible. I haven't been screaming at everybody, but I've been quietly screaming at everyone if we could try and get this pulled together as soon as possible.
It's a banger.
Yeah, just because like all of the releases for the album are planned for the rest of the year. So like I already have the release dates planned for all of the songs for the rest of this year. And so there are still like 5 or 6 songs that are coming out this year that are going to be on that album. So how long does it take to produce a song? It depends on the song. It's like I said, I mean, it depends. This one, I will just say I did this song with Aaron, who produces a lot of the stuff that I've done. Pretty much like most of the songs you hear from me, it's either with Aaron Blackmar or Michael Cameraman or Christian Fiore. Those are like the 3 main producers that I work with, who I freaking love. And Aaron, I've known the longest. And yeah, him and his girlfriend Jordan are amazing. They're both super talented. And Aaron has helped me out with a lot of my artist stuff. And so he and I did this one with my friend Liv, who is insanely freaking cool and talented. She also wrote on Too Close for Comfort and oh my god, what's that song called? What is that song called? Why am I blanking? The song with Jules on his Floor Space album. What? Huh?
So many songs.
So many songs.
Hey.
After Hours. Thank you, Freddie.
And Aaron and his girlfriend are in your video.
They're in many. They're both in the Loners video. They're in Uncomfortable. Jordan was one of the backup dancers in Uncomfortable, and Aaron was the
I think he was one of the
producer.
Yeah, he was like one of the guys with the camera.
Yeah, he was the guy working the camera. But yeah, they're in. Aaron was in Strangers.
Oh yeah, he's one of the creepy guys in the mask.
Yeah, Aaron and Jordan were both in Demons. Yeah, they've been in a lot. They're super helpful. I see Jordan as like my older sister. And yeah, they're awesome. So yeah, I did it with him and Liv. And pretty much like the song, the problem is this one's taking longer than usual because this one has 130 tracks.
It's like ELO.
It's a biggie. And the thing is, it has 36 guitars. Like it has 36 different guitar tracks. So it took Aaron over like 18 hours to like send out all of the stems and like to export the stems to send them over to the guy who mixes all my stuff, Kevin. So yeah, it's rough. And there's it's a really big file. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, I think it's like 130. Baron said, "Oh, I'm dumb. It just occurred to me that Papa Murph can just click my name and whisper me the link, and I can share it." Oh, well. Whisper. You can whisper it. Also, side note, I finished Breaking Bad. What the hell? I had never seen Breaking Bad ever, and I watched all 5 seasons in like the last couple months, and wow. Crazy. What a freaking show. So yeah, I started Better Call Saul. I literally have just seen the first episode. So nobody say anything, please. How did you like the ending? I thought the ending was good.
She hasn't seen El Camino yet.
I haven't seen El Camino. But yeah, Baron, anything. I don't work in FL. I work in, I produce in Ableton and Logic. Those are my favorites. Ableton's my favorite, but I had to pick up Logic again for my degree. But yeah, Breaking Bad, the ending,
Walt's the devil.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to, like, spoil it if there are people who haven't seen it.
And should.
And you should. Pretty much, there were things that happened and people who were gone, people who went to a better place in the last few episodes that made me so mad, and I sobbed hysterically. Like, I broke down. How many ancestral dragons are in Breaking Bad? None. That's why it sucks. Okay. No. Different things. I love the lawyer guy. They gave him his own show. He's so good. Yes. So Saul Goodman, great. And I just started Better Call Saul. So please, don't tell me. Literally just saw the first episode, so don't tell me. But yeah, the ending of Breaking Bad, there were 2 characters that went to a better place a few episodes before the ending, and that made me real mad.
Oh, have you seen Saul's daughter yet? That was a big surprise.
That's trying to be funny. Spoiler, someone calls Saul.
Ring, ring.
A lot of people call Saul. I think he's one of the main people I started to feel bad for throughout the show. Because he just looks more and more tired. Like you just watch him.
The comb over gets worse and
his
worse.
hair, oh my god. His hair awful. That haircut, absolutely terrible. I learned not too long ago that Bryan Cranston was also in Malcolm in the Middle, and life has never been the same since. I went into this knowing him from Malcolm in the Middle, because I watched Malcolm in the Middle all the time growing up.
It's like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when they're in there. It's like, hey, it's Malcolm's dad.
Yeah. It's just like seeing him in Breaking Bad, and it's crazy because when I started watching Breaking Bad, I've also been listening to that Office podcast, The Office, with Jenna and Angela from The Office. And Bryan Cranston, I think I told you, Bryan Cranston directed an episode of The Office. And I didn't realize that. And so he had actually directed an episode of The Office between seasons 4 and 5 of Breaking Bad. And they were talking on the podcast about, like, how he had gotten the offer to direct an episode of The Office, and he would be like, oh my god, it's so great, it's like low stress, I get to be inside. They're like, yeah, you'll be in AC, it'll be 1 week, it's all pretty much in one location, so it's like, it's gonna be so easy. And he ended up getting the work bus episode, which, if you haven't seen The Office and you don't know that episode, they're literally in a bus. And the whole cast was almost killed twice while they were trying to film that episode. So of all the episodes that Bryan Cranston could have directed for The Office, it was the most deadly and dangerous one, which I feel like is fitting. But yeah, so that's a whole other thing. We have 15 minutes, so we are going to speed round. We're gonna do, guess the lyric first to start off, and then we'll go from there. Okay, hip-hop. I was just in Albuquerque last year, lots of As Seen in Breaking Bad signs, and they got a merch museum, that's pretty cool. Ooh, I gotta go see that. Whoa!
Mama Murphy's in the house.
Mama Murphy's here. Welcome back. That was really quick.
Oh, you get shit done.
Yeah.
I back away.
The Starbucks run, but other than that, it was great.
There's a Starbucks next to your office.
Thing is, I was driving home and I was like, oh, I'll stop and get Starbucks for them because I thought they didn't get a chance this morning. So I opened up the app and I see their receipt.
Oh.
And I was like, all right.
You should have gotten a drink.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Mama.
Mama. The great Wendini has entered. Mama timed it for the speed round. Yeah, actually, Mama, we haven't started the games.
I figured.
Yeah. Ema's looking for you. She's just peeking over the little flowers. Okay, so hip hop. Okay. All my life, I want money and blank. I figured, she says. Also, I think we need to start calling you the Great Wendini, because that's what Freddie called you. Oh, Baron, E-Tibbs, and John.
So how many for each?
3
2, 1.
for, yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Baron 3, E-Tips 2, John 1.
Thank you, Mama. Anybody know what song that is? Ema. You call Isma, and the thing is, she knows her name, and especially if you go Ema, she knows you're talking about her. And she just kind of looks at you. It's not Freebird! Baron got a title, so that's 1 point. Baron obviously knows who the artist is. Baron. John got it. So John gets 1 point. Okay. Who was third? Was it John?
Yeah.
Okay, John, you pick next game. She's such a cutie pie. No, she hasn't made an appearance at all. Hangman. Dad, do you want to do Hangman?
You got it.
Oh, goodness. Okay. I told him about the show, and here she is! I told him about the show and about Hotel Bar's delay, that we're not sure of how much, but I'm hoping.
But the video is amazing.
That's what we were talking about, too. And Dad was talking about how cool we are and how we pull together videos, and honestly, we filmed them in like 3 or 4 hours, too.
Yeah.
Like, it's done. We get in, we get out. Okay. Also, and Dad helps load, like, all the stuff and carry the stuff, which is, like, the least fun part of it also.
And I play the part of the creepy old guy in the background.
Yes, when needed. Okay. Because I need, like, a short song. I just realized this is when we played that Sherlock game. Because I was like, what are all these notes?
Oh, yeah.
And it's different. There's this Sherlock game. Oh, yeah, you would have been perfect, actually. Well, shit. Not anymore! Thanks, John! Wow, that looked like graffiti for a second.
Yeah.
Papa Murph's handwriting takes, like, doctor handwriting to a whole new level.
He's so crooked.
Oh, the problem is the light that I set up is causing glare. You mind twisting a little bit, Mama? Turn it that way. Oh, wait.
Dad's here, so we got, like, lighting.
Well, because it was really dark because of the tin on the windows. Just realized it's not a new camera, but pro lighting. Yeah! Oh!
Got it.
Thank you.
You're good.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm not seeing all the letters, so if I miss any, I'm sorry. A-H-O.
Oh, here,
Not 9! F.
F.
O.
R.
Well.
E, G. B. Q. I.
Oh.
John got it.
I spelled it wrong.
And E-Tibbs misspelled it, but I'll give it credit. John got artist. E-Tibbs got it spelled correctly. E-Tibbs got artist. And John Shearing just wrote a bunch of asterisks.
Oh, you're missing a letter.
It's Afra.
Afra.
Afria.
Good to
Africa.
Africa.
I passed the brains down in Africa.
Afra.
Gonna take some time to do all the things we never had.
Oh.
Whoa. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Actually, you could do it Africa.
Africa. See,
It's Africa.
That's Africa.
All right, so
Africa.
John got the first name, so he gets 3 points.
So he had gotten it first?
Yep.
Okay.
And then
Isn't
E-Tibbs
that-
got it second.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then,
John got artist,
Wait,
so
this
that's
is-
1 point.
oh, no one got, oh, there we go. John got Afria and Africa. No one got third place as far as naming it. Anyone want to throw it out?
3 point.
2 points.
One.
1. Yeah, 1 point.
Apples the runs down in.
I'll give it to Baron just because he wrote something. And it has the word Africa on it.
Yeah.
All right, then John got the artist, so that's how many points?
1.
1. And then E-Tibbs, or no,
You
That was
just
it.
gets 2.
Hey, Dad,
John?
if you'll just let Marley tell you, she will tell you all the points.
John gets 4 total for
Yep.
that one.
John got 4.
And E-Tibbs gets 2 and Baron gets 1. And Baron chooses next game. Why don't we get you a drink from Starbucks, Mama?
Because I can make my own sad-ass matcha here at the house.
Sorry.
I do so much for you.
You do! You do, and I appreciate
And
it.
I got the baby violin.
I thought about you, but unfortunately we got these at 11:30, and I wasn't sure how long you were going to be.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. She's going to tell you about an invention.
Thing in our kitchen called a refrigerator.
What?
You didn't know how long you were going to be gone.
What does it
And
do?
the thing with this
Tell me more.
refrigerator
Tell me
is
more.
that you can go and you can buy something and put it in there and it will store it
And it
But the
gyrates?
ice
at,
will
like,
melt.
the
Spin, or is it more of a
temperature
pivot?
until later. And then nobody gets left
And it
out.
does it again,
It's
so it's re-gyration.
Re-gyra-
Wow.
Freddie said, "Is it running?" And John said, "Quick, catch it."
Nice.
Would you like a sip of mine while you wait? Take a sip of mine while you
guilt
wait.
sip.
Go ahead.
Don't give me the pity sip.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Also,
Baron, justice for Mama.
also they chose Papa lyrics. Baron said Papa dramatic lyrics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Slime ball Marley. I'm just trying to let her have some. Here, have some.
I'm gonna make one. I'm good.
Well, you have one sip. I'm not taking it back until you have a sip of it. Is it tasty?
Emotional blackmail. Tastes the best.
All right, Baron, what character or voice or tone should this be on?
Oh, Baron gets to choose.
Oh, wait, do I have to guess it? Wait, never mind. They have to guess it, right?
No, you're
No. They
Okay.
guessed the song. Baron said, "Offering your mama your backwash tainted drink." SMH.
Oh,
Right,
Sam.
Baron?
No.
Thank you, Baron.
I'm a nice child.
I'm a nice.
I haven't done anything wrong. I'm nice. I'm a nice guy.
You guys have drawn Stinky out of his hidey hole.
Oh, Stinky. He's like, "Rah."
All right, Baron, what are we doing?
Freddie said, extra points if we guess the voice.
Yeah.
I think since Baron isn't saying, I think that means you choose and they guess.
12 Titans, you hear?
Bunny.
Bunny.
Oh, wait.
White belly.
All right, okay.
He very rarely comes in during stream time. So
Yeah. So cute.
Here we go.
Okay.
I ain't got a fever, I've got a permanent disease. I'll take more than a doctor to prescribe a remedy. I got lots of money, and it isn't what I need. Gonna take more than a shot to get this poison out of me. And I got all the symptoms. Count 'em, 1, 2, 3. What you need, that's what you get for falling in love. Then you bleed, that's good a little and it's never enough. And then you're on your knees. That's what you get for falling in love. Now this boy's addicted because your kiss on the drug. Oh no! Oh, shake it up. Just like, there ain't no doctor that can cure my disease. I don't need a needle to be giving me a thrill, and I don't need no anesthesia or a nurse to bring a pill. I got dirty down addiction that doesn't leave a track. I got Jones for your affection like a monkey on my back. There ain't no paramedic gonna save this heart attack. When you need, that's what you get for falling in love. Then you bleed. You get a little and it's never enough. And then you get on your knees. That's what you get for falling in love. And the boy's addicted because your kiss is the drug. Oh, shake it up. Just like, so let's play Dr. Baby, cure my disease.
Oh my
I need a respirator because I'm running out of breath. For urine all night generator wrapped on stockings in a dress. When you find your medicine, you take what you can get. Because if there's something better, baby, well, you haven't found it yet. Yeah. Oh. I gotta do it again. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm not done one more time with feel. Come on, one for that. Help me up now. Oh. All right.
Was it SpongeBob?
It was SpongeBob. Thank you.
SpongeBob, they guessed it. You'll have to go back. Okay, so they're guessing. Oh, they're guessing bad medicine or paper planes.
Well, bad medicine. Good job.
Okay, they I think you'll have to check Twitch on your phone because I've lost all of the. Oh my god, that was great.
I've never
help,
done this.
help me up now.
That's the first SpongeBob I've ever done.
That was it. I thought it was good.
That was great.
There was a little. It was the laugh,
Yep.
but there was also like
Mickey Mouse.
yeah, several people said Mickey Mouse. It almost sounded. I thought maybe it was Bugs Bunny at one point because you almost
Someone said
sounded.
bunny.
You almost sound like East Coast. Well, that was the
Yeah,
Bowie.
at the beginning I realized I wasn't doing. I was kind. I didn't sound quite right. And
It
that's
was
when I
like
did the laugh and it went right into character.
Yeah, because it was like SpongeBob is
Alright,
from
so
New Jersey.
How many points does E-Tips get for guessing the character?
Let's
One.
do
Ooh,
one.
Mama.
Hey,
One.
the game is 3 points for the song title, 1 for artist.
Whoever said Jar Jar Binks, hold on a second.
Baron said I thought it was Marley. House music fan said I definitely wouldn't have guessed SpongeBob. Not
Just
me.
joking. Jar Jar Binks. No. All
Hey,
right.
no.
Baron guessed the song. Bad Medicine.
Baron gets 3 points.
And then E-Tips guessed Bad Medicine.
2 points.
And then John guessed Bad Medicine.
1 point.
All right.
Did anybody get the artist?
And everything sounds like Kermit the Frog coming out of me. Actually, it usually sounds like Bullwinkle Moose coming out of me because that's how I sound.
Probably nobody on the stream that.
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Marley, have you ever seen a Bullwinkle? That's so dated.
I know I've showed them to you when you were little.
You're controlling this computer, Mama.
I am?
Your mouse is controlling this computer.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Because your account's open both, and so it's just lets you.
That's so bizarre.
I don't know. That was really weird. I looked and
What's
I
cool
just
is-
saw the.
Yeah, I've done that with my tablet before, and basically it lets you work two machines simultaneously, and you can just.
I had no
Yeah.
idea I could do that.
All right, Mama's a hacker woman, according to John.
And using the force.
Don't make it's called a popo.
Who got third? We'll do one more game. I know it's
Um,
one, but we'll do one more.
Third place was John.
Okay, John, you choose last game. Choose wisely. Please don't choose Hangman because I want to keep Africa up there. Pictionary.
No, Mama.
Mama!
Oh,
Perfect timing.
I don't know
Yeah.
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah. You know songs.
Mama,
I
just in time.
I don't know any songs.
I don't know songs.
What are songs?
Songs?
Don't you want to take your coffee, Dad? Don't leave it over here. Don't you want to
Oh.
take
You
it
can
with
have a
you?
sip if you'd like.
Oh, thank you. I love all my charity sips. I'm
It's
kidding.
only a little bit of chocolate backwash. for me.
John said maybe Mama needs some coffee. Wink, wink.
Mama made her own brown sugar matcha. Mama's doing just fine.
E-Tip said music, like the notes? Huh?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh?
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be something plus something.
Marley, check DMs after my mom has a question. Oh, got it. Mama just drew a man, put a beanie on his head, and she's gonna name him Fred. That's Baron's song.
Orphanage.
Dad, I'm not playing stuff.
You want to play?
And also, I said it was 2 parts.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Did you say that?
She did.
I
I did not hear that.
She did.
She did.
Dad, I'll need you to pull up Twitch because I'm already losing their comments. Don't say it, just hand over the phone. Mama, all our troubles be gone. Oh yeah, that thing's been falling apart. Like the flakes everywhere. Hydrating. I'm only seeing one comment. Someone guessed hotel bar, but I don't know who it was.
Well, that's it.
I felt like that might be what it, because people kept saying Hotel California. Who said hotel bar? It wasn't. Was it Baron?
Good one, Mama.
Baron.
There you go. I want this person to fall off their stool. Stubby little legs.
It really is.
A
It's hotel bar.
crawls into a bar.
So, Baron and then John got second and artist, and then nobody has third.
Baron and then John got what?
John got second and artist.
Okay.
Oh, Baron also got artist. Oh, shit. Sorry. Goss Guy. Oh, Egypt's at third. Shit. Okay, we'll give it to Goss Guy, too.
Phoning it in over
I'm only seeing 2.5 comments at a time!
Dad set this right
That's
in
what I
front
have.
of you.
But
Scroll.
but it's only showing that much.
The magic of technology.
Hey, here you go. Here you go.
We're done now. Baron, Dad spelt your name with 2 R's.
Baron.
Baron. Oh, J. Baron.
Baron. I got Baron. Hydrating.
What's your favorite spot?
Today.
To you.
Her favorite spot changes each day.
You have to roll the R. Baron.
Baron.
Egypt said R, nar. Okay. We got 4 people on the board. Woo! So in 4th place.
I thought there was a different thing. Ba 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 ba.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
In
I'm
fourth
old
place, with 1 point, Goss Guy.
Ba-
Ba 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 ba. Top 3. In 3rd place, E-Tips with 8 points. Ba 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 ba.
And a voice crack in there too.
Okay, you know what? Second had 12. First place had 13. Second place, John with 12 points. Ba 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 ba. Which means in first place with 13 points is Baron. Ba 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 ba.
It's an evil twin. There's Baron and Baron.
Baron. That's the thing is John had a 3-point lead too, and Baron still beat because John guessed that one of the covers was a Phil Collins song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good guess.
So maybe Baron would be a Sith name.
Baron. Sith Baron. But yeah. So thank you guys so much. I have to do college things. And then I'm going to see John Williams, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great week. Like I said, Baron had posted the link. If you are in LA on Friday, June 19th,
July 19th.
July 19th, it's not June. If you're in LA and you have a time machine to go back to July 19th, next Friday, Lucky Strike in Hollywood. Thank you, Baron. Fault Line came out yesterday. Freaking love that song. Pauline's cool. I love her. She's great. She's super talented. I don't know if we're gonna do the stream next Saturday.
Are we going to be bowling at the Comic Party?
Maybe. But yeah, next Friday, Lucky Strike Hollywood. I'm playing at 8. Be there. Okay. Bye, everybody.